As the COVID-19 pandemic continues to impact the world, business leaders and government officials are struggling to manage risk and make decisions that impact their employees, customers, partners, and citizens. Timely and complete access to information, not just data, is essential. This demonstration will show how IDLE can derive insights when applied to any data. In this case, live feeds of social media from Twitter, news articles, and broadcast TV streams. For many reasons, tweets, news articles, and broadcast TV are challenging data sets to understand. The authors range from individuals like you and me to professional journalists, editors, and producers. These information sources constantly change, making it difficult for even a team of people to monitor them 24/7. The volume of content, even within a region of country, is millions of tweets and hundreds of news articles a day, plus multiple local, national, and international TV channels. In the case of broadcast TV, the video and audio streams are not in a format that computers can readily understand. Audio must become text, and visuals like who's speaking must be transformed. Micro Focus IDLE can address these challenges. As a risk manager for a corporation or an analyst directing government policies, information about shortages is of great interest. When a simple keyword search for shortages is scoped to the Twitter, news, and broadcast data sources, food shortages are identified by IDLE as significant in the early April 2020 timeframe. There are also other concepts identified for the shortages query, such as ventilators, toilet paper, and medical equipment. This is no surprise to anyone watching TV, reading the newspapers, or following social media. But notice that water and blood shortages are also identified. If you do the same query, but focus on just the tweets, a similar but different set of concepts surface. The Twitter data is identifying new concepts, or deems some more prominent. If the same query is applied to just broadcast TV, a very different set of concepts is identified. If I was a government press secretary, one can infer that the messaging to the news may be insufficient, or perhaps the wrong TV news channels, and possibly the wrong time of day, are being monitored by the analytics system. This disparity in what's being said and written within different information silos reinforces the need to monitor and understand all sources of information. If we use the filters to limit our results list and topic map to where Italy is mentioned on broadcast TV, shortages of doctors and nurses is a noteworthy concept. Now let's look at some results in the list view and select this clip from CNN on April 9th. A transcript produced by IDLE is below the video. A deeper exploration of this video is possible with IDLE Mmap. IDLE Media Server generated the speech-to-text that follows along with the speaker. IDLE Media Server is detecting faces, noted by the yellow oval. Faces trained to be recognized by IDLE Media Server are also identified. Along the bottom are keyframes, also generated by IDLE Media Server, providing a visual overview of this clip. Given the global nature of the COVID-19 pandemic and varying impacts by location, being able to visualize results on a map is helpful. Query is still shortages and now scoped to Twitter. We can see every continent has some mention of shortages on Twitter. I'm going to increase the number of results displayed on the map and focus on the United States. The numbered circles indicate the amount of results at that geolocation. The blue pins are tweets, with testing kit and drug shortages mentioned in Oklahoma and Georgia. Let's look at one more visualization, the trending chart. As a policy analyst influencing recovery and stimulus legislation, I'm interested in seeing by country, when mentions, across all of my information sources, of when shortages began, a trend over time, looking for a plateau and ideally a drop-off. Remember, this demonstration analyzed just tweets, print, and TV news. Other information sources such as internal reports and databases, emails, and call center recordings are just as easily understood by IDLE. That's it for today's look at Micro Focus IDLE.